I am here to bring you a market update. This market update covers Central Virginia, which is Richmond City and surrounding areas. First, we're going to start with the average sales price. When we look at single family homes, it's up about 6%. $430,012 is the average sales price for single family homes. When we look at condos and townhomes, we see that the average sales price is less. It's still trending upward, but just less than a single family home. So when we're looking at affordability, condos and townhomes offer a great option, but be sure to consider the homeowners association. So the next thing we'll look at is, are we still going through bidding wars? Are people paying over asking? When we look at what the house is listed at and what it closes for, we're still seeing it over 100%. The good news is that this is down almost 6%. So that leads us to believe that there are less bidding wars and people are paying closer to the sales price than they did before. Month supply of inventory. For single family homes, we are seeing 1.5%. So what does this number mean? If we were to consider all homes on the market and did not add more homes, they would be gone in 1.5 months. The good news about this number is that it has gone up 7%. So more homes are hitting the market. Thank goodness, because we need homes. Condos, the inventory has actually gone down, but it's still a higher, very little difference than single family homes. So what does this mean that we have less than 2 months inventory? Looking at this chart, we're in the red. Our inventory is 1 to 2 months. So we have come back to a balanced market. Like, we've taken a step towards a balanced market, but we're not quite there yet. So the good news is that inventory is increasing, just maybe not as quickly as we want for it to be a balanced market. We're in a seller's market. There's no doubt about it. So what are my predictions? Will the prices decline in the Richmond area? There's several factors that we need to consider. Interest rates. If you are borrowing money, an interest rate is going to affect your affordability. Right now, we're at about 6.92, under 7% for 30-year fixed. By the way, download this app, Mortgage News Daily, for the latest rate information. I'm telling you, October and November of last year was pretty rough because they were closer to 8%. So they tend to be trending down, maybe not quick enough, but it's better than 8%. I'll tell you that. When we look at historical data from 1972 all the way to 2022, I'm not crazy about a 7% rate, but it's still lower when we look at the last few years. It's still significantly low. And I can guarantee if the interest rates drop, those sales prices are going to go up. So if you're in a situation where you can afford to buy at this rate, you can always refinance to make your rate a little bit lower. Another reason that I think our prices are going to stay steady in the Richmond area is where we are on the East Coast. But look at this article that came out by Site Selection Magazine. Site Selection Magazine ranked Richmond 8. They tied with Phoenix, Arizona for top places that corporations are looking to have their headquarters. So with more headquarters located in Richmond, that's definitely going to mean more jobs and interest for the area. So when you look at the East Coast, it's probably the most significantly populated part of our nation. And as you go down, Richmond's right in the middle. We have Washington, D.C., which is more expensive than us. And as you go down, we're the next affordable option. So there really isn't a lot of signs or reasons why the prices in Richmond will go down because of our location. We have a lot of businesses, corporations looking at our place, and interest rates are still affordable and inventory is low. So all signs are pointing to Richmond to continue for the prices to continue to go up. Another thing to consider is that our last bubble or housing market recession was because baby boomers were selling their homes and Gen X was a smaller demographic that couldn't really buy all the homes that baby boomers were selling. So when we look at millennials and Gen Z, millennials on the high end are about 42. Um, on the low end, I mean, they basically want to buy houses. So for this reason, if everyone in Gen X sold their house, there still wouldn't be enough for millennials. And then we can look at new construction and why that isn't building at the rate that we need to. So adding to my reasons that prices are going to continue to go up is also going to be the population numbers and who is looking to buy a house at this point in time. If you thought this was helpful, please subscribe and learn more about me, Jackie Vaughn, on my website, homeartva.com.